Hey, what is going on, everybody? Today on LeatherfaceMTG, we've got a nice little slight variation of RDW, Red Deck Wins, and this deck actually proved, the added additions to this deck, I should say, proved to be something that was very beneficial and something that I don't know if the enemies even saw coming. So let's go ahead and talk about the focal points first in this deck. This whole deck is called ROILING Time Bomb, and it's all about the longer the game goes on, the more damage gets done to the enemy just by turns. And that is because of this card, Roiling Vortex. I just took 2 out on accident. We'll add them back in a sec. So Roiling Vortex. It's a 2-drop enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, Roiling Vortex deals 1 damage to them. That does do damage to you as well. Each player is a very key wording in there. Whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast that spell, Roiling Vortex deals 5 damage to that player. You don't really see that happen, but it's there. The last ability, though, does come in handy. Pay 1 red. Your opponents can't gain life this turn. Yeah, deal 1 each turn, and they can't gain life. That is comes in handy. You'll see it here in a couple upcoming games. The other turn-by-turn damage is from this little gobbo, Relic Robber. With the Relic Robber, it's a 3-drop, 2/2 with haste. But whenever Relic Robber deals combat damage to a player, that player creates a 0/1 colorless Goblin Construct artifact creature token. With this creature can't block, and at the beginning of your upkeep, this creature deals 1 damage to you. So there it is. As soon as you attack them, they get another creature, but it can't block. It can attack if they do want to pump it up, but it has no power at the moment. But every single upkeep, it will deal 1 damage to them. That's right. The longer you play their upkeep, Vortex deals 1, Relic Robber deals 1. And Vortex actually can deal more than 1 if you've got Torbrand on the field, because at the beginning of the upkeep, it deals 3 to them. That additional plus 2 damage from Torbrand does not affect you, because it says if a red source you control will deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus 2 instead. So yeah, if even Relic Robber hitting 1 time, having 1 Goblin Construct on the opponent's side of the field with Torbrand and the Vortex out, upkeep, they take 4 damage. It doesn't take too long to go ahead and just call it a game after that. Especially with the Vortex's third ability of tap 1 red, and they can't gain life. But let's go ahead and break this deck down just a little bit more here. In the 1-drop spot, I put the Hellhound in. And I did it this way because on turn 2, potentially I can be swinging for 2. And just with the Hellhound. And I actually could be swinging, if we got a robber turn 2, we could also be swinging 4 total. I think it was up between the Hellhound and the Champion. And I cut Fervent Champion because I wanted to try the Hellhound out, and it does prove to be a good addition. And I threw in Claim the Firstborn for some control. So I can keep the board pretty clean turns 1, 2, and 3 for the most part. Claim the Firstborn. It's a 1-drop. Gain control of target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less until end of turn. Untap that creature. Gains haste until end of turn. Yeah, it comes in handy on a couple games you'll be seeing, and I'm tempted to run a 3rd one, but I think 2 is a nice, comfortable number, especially with the other cards in the deck. Of course, we got 4 shocks, 2 spike field hazards. It's very beneficial card. I mean, it's a modal-faced land. It's 1 damage to target for 1, and any target at that. And the best part about it is, if a permanent dealt damage this way would die, exile it instead. The shock cards that exile creatures, if it dies, they are very beneficial in this current standard, in my opinion. Going to the 2-drops, we've got Robber of the Rich, a very strong 2-drop in this deck. It's a 2-drop 2/2 with reach and haste. When Robber Riches attacks, just attacks, if defending player has more cards in hand than you, which most likely will happen, exile the top card of their library. During any turn you attacked with a rogue, you may cast that card, and you may spend mana as though it were a mana of any color to cast it. Very awesome. With Robber, even if Robber's not on the field any longer, and you swing in with the Relic Robber, it's also a rogue. You can cast any card that's exiled from the Robber of the Rich. Very cool. This card is running 3 in. I wouldn't even mind running 4. It is that good, but we'll stick with the 3. We got Royal Eruption, the 2-drop Lightning Strike, but if it was kicked instead of a 3 damage, it will be dealing 5 damage. So the kicker cost is hefty because it is an additional 5, so it ends up being a 7 mana 5 damage spell, but late game it might be exactly what we need. And if we got Torbrain on the field, we're spending 7 to deal 7. So it's a good thing it can go on any target. Of course, we got the heart and soul of the deck, Roiling Vortex. Let's go to 3-drops. We got the Bone Crusher Giant. You've probably seen this enough. 3 copies in this deck is right at the sweet amount. We got the Robber, Slain Fire. This card, 3-drop for 3, but we're mono red. So the Adamant ability, if at least 3 red mana was spent to cast this spell, deals 4 damage instead. Yeah, it's 3 mana for 4 damage every time we cast it. Of course, we have the Annex, Hardened in the Forge, and slamming this down later in the game when we already have a Terror of the Peaks out, which I do end up having the chance to do that. It is just awesome. All that red devotion, throw it down there. You'll be, even if the Annex enters as a 4 or a 5, slap that down there. Terror deals 5 straight to any target. So back up just a hair, we got Torbrand, of course, just an awesome card. Terror of the Peaks, we're running 2 here just for that ability, pretty much just in case we need some flyers late game, we can throw that out there, but mostly it's because we want to drop some creatures and have it deal damage over to any of their target creatures or them straight to face. And then go, and we gotta have the Cleave, because why not? It's mono red, we gotta throw the Cleave on. And that don't really need to explain this card. It's pretty much, self-explanatory. But the Cleave's a 6-drop legendary artifact equipment that has Flash. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each attacking creature you control. So potentially it can be a 2-drop. And when it enters the battlefield, attaches directly to the creature, which is awesome. I love that fact that artifact equipments are coming in the new standard with that ability. Here's the meat and potatoes of the card: is equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample. So, throw it on. You could honestly throw it on a. You could throw it on a Satyr token that gets made from Annex if a creature dies, and it's a 2/2 with double strike, and no one really wants to block just a token. They'll normally take 1. No, they'll be taking 4 when it's said and done with that one, but yeah, it's definitely worth it. 19 mountains and 2 castles. If anything, you can obviously bump up some castles if you need be, but I don't have the appropriate wild cards for that. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Red deck. We're just going ahead and not hitting face as hard on the creature side, more spells and more of the Time Bomb with the Roiling Vortex and the Relic Robber. So let's go ahead and throw it to some gameplay, show you how it's done, and I will be back at the very end with some closing statements. Alright, opening hand. Starting off with 2 lands, 2 shocks, the Royal Eruption, the Vortex though. That's deck centered around it. We'll go ahead and keep it. We can draw into a land for that annex. And we do. Alright. Looks like we're facing green, maybe. Let's go right on ahead and pass turn. Ooh, we got to take care of that ooze. And luckily, we got just the card for it. Boom. Alright. And, oh, there we go. The Vortex and the Robber. Let's throw ahead and let's get this party started. We got the Vortex down. Next turn, we can throw the Robber, and they will just be eating damage as long as they are playing. Alright, they got 3 open mana. Let's see what they've got. Garruk's Harbinger. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw another mountain out. And we could take care of that Harbinger, but it's hexproof, but only hexproof from black. So I feel like we need to take care of that. No, actually. Deals combat damage to the player. Yeah, we definitely should take care of this one. Alrighty. Alright, we didn't get the Robber out, but he wasn't going to get through anyways with that Harbinger out on the field, so they'll take another one from the Vortex, and let's see what else they've got. A Questing Beast, of course. Gosh, probably the best green card in Standard right now. Alright. Vigilance, Death Touch, and Haste. 4/4 for 4 in green. God, it's so good. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll take the 4. And let's go ahead and shock to face. And well, he drew into another one. Alright, Slain Fire. We can get rid of that one. Thanks, we spent all red mana on it. So more controlling the field on our end, and they're going to throw some equipment out. Okay. Kite sail, attach it to target creature. Creature has flying. Okay. Let's throw that out. Let's get the Robber going. Alright, all out attacking. Let's go ahead and give them their artifact token, and we'll end the turn. They're going to take 2 now. And another Harbinger. Okay. They have plenty of mana. Creature has +1/+0 and trample. Okay. I'll pass. Okay, swinging with a 0/1. I mean, he may have something in hand for 1, but I don't know. I'm not familiar with all the 1-pump green spells. Nah. He just wanted... I don't know what he wanted. Alright, let's go see. Let's see what we can draw into. Oh, man. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get rid of another Harbinger. Alright. Let's go right on ahead to combat. Peg him for 2. Give him another creature. And now, upkeep, they take 3. Nice. And they're done. Well, there we go. 1 down. The Robber, of course, goes unguarded, and it just pegs him away. Alright, next matchup here. We got 3 lands. Acclaim the Firstborn, and, well, technically we could have 4 with the Spike Field, but we got plenty of mana to keep, to keep and play whichever we've got here. Alright. We got maybe mono white lifelink, but we just drew into a Vortex, so... yeah. We might as well just go ahead and spike them. get it out of the way before it even swings in and clear the board. If they throw anything a little heavier out, we can always... Ooh, there we go. They gain 3 life. They get a 2/2 Flying Griffin. Okay. So now we're on a little bit of a clock ourselves. But let's go ahead and throw our own time bomb out there. There's the Vortex. Secret weapon of that Vortex that looks like it may come in handy this turn is to shut off their life gain. Ooh, another Griffin. And a speaker. Okay. Okay. Well, I got the answer for the speaker. All right. Let's go ahead and... Well, we could throw the Annex out. But they would be giving... He'd be a 3/3. I don't know if they would have anything to pump it really to gain the 3 life, but it's getting close. So let's go ahead and throw some board state out. Pass turn. There we go. Ooh, a veto. All right. All right. They want to gain life, and we want to lose, and they want us to lose it. So let's go ahead and take care of... Man, I hate it, but we could claim... I don't know if I'd want to do veto. We can claim the speaker, gain life, and then... Oh, no. We could also slay the... Well, alright. If we claim the speaker... hammered in there for 4 with 1 life link, then we can go ahead and shock the speaker when it's all said and done. They wouldn't gain any life, and veto's not doing them any good. Yeah, let's go. You know what? Yeah. Next to blockers, because, I mean... He's either going to let the damage in, or he's going to block and, I mean, potentially die. Kill his own creature, or die from ours. Alright, no blocks. Hit him in there for 4, and then, before we give him their creature back, we might as well just go right on ahead and, just shock it. Oh, nope. Pass to attackers. He is swinging 2. And let's go ahead and shock the lifelinker now. And we'll take 1. That ain't no big deal. All right. Well, we can claim the veto. Throw down the fire, swing 4 to face. I mean, we got options here. There's nothing really holding them back. If we got... Yeah, only 4 mana. We can't do the Bone Crusher adventure into Bone Crusher on the field. But we can stomp them right in the face. Alright, they'll take 3, and then we can, if need be, leave a mana open so that we can use the Vortex ability to prevent them from gaining life. You know what? They're done. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, not a bad hand. Not a bad hand. 2 lands, but we got the Hellhound, we got the Robber, And we got Terror late game, so Shock and a Bone Crusher. Opponent goes first. We're on the draw. This is a good keeper. Yeah. Swanky Jim Jams. Looks like we're going to go Orzhov once again. I like the Hellhound over the champion because even though I just missed 1 point of damage, if I had the champion, I'm still going to be able to get 2 here, 2 next turn from the Hellhound if I draw into another land, which is faster damage than what the champion, Fervent Champion, was going to provide. All right, bro, I'm down. Cleared the board. Oh, another Orator. Well, we've got a shock for that. Unfortunately, we do not have a third land. But we got Torby in hand, which will, Torbrand is so good. It helps out so much, literally anything. Which, let's go ahead and stomp another Orator and just keep control on the board. No attacks, don't have any power to swing in. 2 robbers, though. That'll back to back will be great. Ooh, they're gaining another life, so there we go. All right. Let's go ahead and, take out that board. No need for them to have any sort of board state, any sort of life gain ability. All right. Well, never. Oh, there we go. Another Griffin. Ooh, and they got rid of the Hellhound. All right, now we're going to have to go ahead and get a little more aggressive. Throw out a robber and swing. And they block. Okay. We went on ahead and emptied their board. So let's see what they have in hand. All right, gaining the 2 life. Great. 2 Torbies. We get. Is it time for one to show face on the field? Man. Yeah, let's go ahead and get 2 robbers out so we can get past this cleric. And let them go ahead and start adding up on their artifact tokens. All right. Takes 1 to face. Let's see what he's got in store. Okay. So they gain 4 life, so that'll trigger the Griffinary. But I do not have. Well, I can't attack with him, so let's see. We might need to go bigger board state and throw a giant on the field. Unfortunately, we have no answer to a flyer without grabbing more mana from the Terror. Let's go ahead and put a giant on. And then next turn, when he can swing, we might throw Torbrand out. So he'll be swinging 6. Yep. We're aggro. Can't hold back. Double blocking. All right. That's cool. We can go ahead and let's go ahead and get rid of the flyer. We definitely got to prioritize that. I did not think he was going to trade off a flyer for that robber, but it's okay. They'll go ahead and take 2, but they did get rid of the giant, so they're doing quite a bit of control on their end. All right. Well, we can go ahead and clear their side of the board with the Royal Eruption now. But Let's just go ahead and treat him to another giant. And pass turn. Let that goblin relic just peg him away. Oh, okay, Archfiend's Vessel. Now we know what's going on. They have no cards in hand, so they have no way of recasting Archfiends when this is all said and done, so. Man, 2, 3, yeah. We'll save the Slain Fire for face, and let's just go ahead and get rid of, start getting rid of their board state. I understand they wanted that in the graveyard, so we went ahead and put it there, but they, oh my gosh, drawn into a second. All right, well, there we go. There's that missing mana we've been waiting on. Let's go ahead and have our own flyer. Let's do some. Yeah, let's swing out. We can do a little trading off, and they blocked oddly so that they let both of them die, but okay. Now they have no creatures on the field, and they're mana flooded, and we're just got too much on the board. Went on ahead, and let's move on. Yeah, with Torbrand on the field, having that Royal Eruption, I could have just, hit 5. That would have dealt 4, actually 6 with Torbrand, so that's 11 with Burn Spell in hand, and a Robber going to go 4. Next turn would have been lethal. All right, so 2 lands, but we've got a Royal, we got the Annex, and we got Torbrand. Plus claim the Firstborn if they drop something too good. So yeah, we'll go ahead and keep. We don't have a Hellhound thrown out, but it's all right. All right, looks like Boros. So drop that, and let's go ahead and throw our Time Bomb down. Puppy Smiles. Okay. And another red. And we've got another Orator. Huh, must be a pretty popular card today. We got another Vortex. I'll be damned. Well, we can go ahead and throw that out as well. With the Torbrand in hand, that'll be very nice damage. God. 6 damage just to have a turn for him. Oh, I really want to throw Torbrand down. All right, he's got a Fable. He's going to go ahead and crack that. What's he got? An Island. Okay. Okay, we got 3 color. And Grow Tag. All right, so it looks like he gained some life. Pegged me for 2, so the Vortex are definitely helping him more than me. But we may need to go on in there, and I do want some board state, but we may need to go ahead and clean up his. So yeah, let's get rid of that Orator. He doesn't need board state, and he definitely doesn't need life gain, so we can draw a 3rd land. We're kind of hands tied. Ooh, okay. Okay. He's got a similar idea here. Now I'll be taking 3. Man, I need to draw a Robber. Okay. Ooh, well, I got a 3rd land. All right. So I wish the Hellhound had haste, but let's just go ahead and drop him anyways. We can drop the land, and let's claim that Robber, and let's just show him what it's like. Yeah, it's weird, kind of dumb, swinging with a 0/1, but who cares? They're going to go ahead and get their own token now. And we'll go ahead and end that turn. So they're going to be taking 3 every turn as well now. We just got the secret key piece to speed up the process in our hand. We just need one more land. Oh, the Shield of the Sea Gate. All right, we got a flyer on the field. And we've got the burn spell. Okay. Archpriest of Iona. At the beginning of combat. It's long. It's long. We'll get there. Dang. All right, so we've got to do something here because we're going to need a... All right, looks like they're going to go ahead and give him +1/+1 from Iona, and he's got flying now. So we've got a relic robber flying in the air. Well, okay. This could, holy crap. Holy crap. Wow, that bug catcher got me. I did not see that coming. Well, there we go. All right. Let's see. We've got 3 lands. Oh man, this is an ideal type of opening hand. Unfortunately, we are not on the play. But that'll be all right. Mold to 6, so Drake Gowan on the disadvantage has nothing to play. Let's throw the Hound out. Start things off. Or 9. Okay. And looks like we got Boros. And we've got a Recruiter. Yeah, we got another Hound. Oh, we got a Boros Cycler maybe. All right. Let's go ahead and get the Hound up. Well, we could. The Hound, second Hound does not have haste, which would be awesome. But let's go ahead, landfall, shock him, clear the board out, swing 2. All right, and drop another Hound for next turn. Having 2 Torbrands in hand is not ideal, but if they got some sort of maybe a pacifism or something, then we've got it. And he's going to cycle and gaining life from cycling. All right, we got to do something with him. Hey, well, looky there. Let's throw the robber down and see what he does. And he takes it all to face. And that robber is just going to give him some more hurt. Down to 12. So is he going to cycle enough to gain enough life to outrace this red deck? I might have to use the Royal Eruption on him, but at the same time, I'm greedy because I would really like to throw a Torbrand down. We got a Tinner. Okay, we got life gain and a dinger. Oh, man. All right. He's got a nice little combo going with cycling. Let's see what we can do. All right, he's going to hit for 2. Hey, 4th land. Yeah. Welcome. This is my friend Torbrand. I'm swinging 6. Just kidding. He took it all. Oh, no blocks. Oh, well, that was game. Wow. He kind of got a little greedy on his end, but there's the robber doing his thing. Very cool. All right. 3 lands, a robber, a vortex, a shock, and a claim. I mean, there you go. We don't have no turn 1 attacks, or really turn 2, but we've definitely got exactly what we need for this deck. Let's see what Lavender Cloud has. A Fabled Passage. He cracks it, and he's going to find 52 cards. For some reason, it looked like he had like 100 cards over there. Mountain, okay. Let's drop that down, and let's get the time bomb ticking. A Worthy Knight. Oh, we're getting plenty of land. Let's see if we'll trade him off. Or is he just going to... he's going to go ahead and take the 2, and now he's going to take 2 more. So they're going to go ahead and cast a spell and create a 1/1 white human creature token. I think this robber is a secret in standard right now because so many people are not getting the gist of looks like we got Mardu Knights, but so many people aren't reading Relic Robber, and they're like, yeah, I'll take 2. It's like, no, you'll take 2, and then you'll take 1 at your upkeep every turn unless you get rid of your creature. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop another land. Now let's claim the... what should we do? Let's go ahead and claim this guy to get him away from the field. Shock that, no buffs on his end, and let's swing 2. Alright, they figured the robber secret out. Alright, they'll take 2 from themselves pretty much. And we'll have to pass it over to let them take 2 more. Dang, I think this is the most mana I've had in hand and on the field all night. Alright, Temple of Malice. They're scrying, and they like what they see. Bastion of Remembrance. Alright. Create another 1/1, and then whenever a creature dies, they gain a life, and I lose a life. Alright, take 2. Sweet. Let's go ahead and stomp that guy right there. I get it. He'll gain a life and I'll lose 1, but let's throw another land down and throw the giant out with him. So he can block. Now he has no creatures to attack with, which he'll gain a life and I'll lose 1, but it's alright, because he gained 2 life that turn, and we're taking it right back. Ooh, Heartless Act. Okay, getting rid of the giant. I think he may have underestimated the robber there, because if you had a kill spell, that robber is just going to consistently keep beating you. But he's throwing out the knight. Vortex. No, hey, look. We can throw 3 to face, or we can clear the board. More control deck, so let's clear the board. I get it. But we get to keep the robber on the field, and we get to keep their collection of goblin tokens up. So now, upkeep, they'll take 3. Down to 5. So all we got to do, even though we're down to 8, all we got to do is, all right, Venerable Knight. All we got to do is pretty much, oh, he's filling up his board. Okay, okay. He is definitely filling up the board. So all we got to do is outlast next turn. And that'll take care of the rest of him. Activate ability? Nah, he's not going to gain any life. Nice. Whew, that was close. My turn. All right, take 2. I'm sorry, take 1. Oh, we're getting a little mana flooded. Next to combat. No point in swinging because they've got too many blockers. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pass the full turn. Let them take 3. Right now, they're swinging lethal on the board, but I can block the robber. I can block most damage with the robber. All right, activate the ability because nobody is gaining life now. Throw their life linker out. That's all good. That's cool. Swing in there. Chump with the robber. And hopefully all right, down to 3. I'll take 1 more because of my vortex. Now we're at 2. And I can stomp him in the face. Good game. I don't think he was telling me good game because he thought he was going to lose. I think he thought he had it, but that's all right. If it wasn't for the stomp, the goblin tokens would have taken. All right, on to the next one. 2 lands, 2 Royal Eruptions, a Torbrand, a Bone Crusher, and a Claim the Firstborn. This one's iffy. Those Royal Eruptions are nice, so let's go ahead. This is actually a bonus game here. I'm facing my friend Hippie J, and this was my initial tech run for this. So this isn't an actual super competitive matchup here, but yeah, we got the wheels going. We greased the wheels here because we ended up getting pretty much all the key pieces of the deck out here. And like I said, it's not a super competitive matchup. This is very casual, but at the same time, really got to see how to run the deck. So we drew into that 3rd land there, and that easily made us available to play the robber. All right, we got Torbrand, we got Terror, we got the Giant, and we've got anything and everything to keep their board completely empty. We'll swing into and give them a goblin token. Ooh, okay. He blinks it back to hand. Nice. Very cool. All right. All right, and he throws a cheapo flyer out there and a card draw. Well, I could take the flyer and use it against him. But with 3 lands, I kind of want to get the combo started, so let's throw the robber down. And let's swing. I can take their flyer out, or I can go ahead and give them. I doubt they have another blink. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Well, I thought wrong. Well, let's go ahead and take one, I guess. Flying overhead. What's that we got there? Insatiable hemiphage. Okay. Ooh, a 3/3 with death touch. We don't want him to mutate. Let's he knows we got the robber in hand, but let's go ahead and throw old Torbrand on the field. That's cool. We can take 4 next turn. Yeah. Because now every single thing we start hitting and playing, we will definitely be able to get some ooh, they're gaining life. Alright, it's all good. Torbrand's going to boost up every card we have in hand, so not a big deal. The best thing, Spikefield Hazard for 1. Throw it out, and it deals 5 damage. I'm sorry. Royal Eruption will deal 5 damage. Spikefield Hazard will deal 3 for the price of 1. So we actually can clear their board. The Eruption's overkill, but that's alright. Played that one wrong. Should have spiked him, because I should have spiked him because I should have spiked the one that was not tapped. But like I said, this is a casual game, so not a big deal. Alright, so I definitely could have spiked him at the end of his turn, but let's see. Let's go ahead and claim it before we kill it. Oh, I can't. Convert a mana cost 3 or less, and that's a 4-drop. My bad. That's reading the cards. Man, is it important. So let's go ahead and let's put that one down tap, because I really want to get the terror out. Plus, it'll trigger landfall. Well, I could throw the Relic Robber out. The Annex would be pretty strong, but alright, Robber it is. Thanks to Torbrand, any creature that he decides to block with will kill that one. Hindsight, I really wish I would have spiked his 3/3 right there, because it would have exiled, and it would have just a very cheap removal spell. He blocks the robber, and he dies. Alright, not a big deal. Let's go ahead and pass it back. See what he's got. Plenty of land. And he swings it, throws it right back. He's getting a little mana flooded, so let's go ahead. He's got 1 card in hand and a lot of open mana, but let's see if terror hits the field. And it does. Alright. So I could swing for 2, but okay. He is definitely getting mana flooded, so what I did here is I just went on ahead and just started playing some cards. No attacks. But I didn't have to attack thanks to Terror and Torbrand combo. Bone Crusher down for 4. Bone Crusher down, a 4/3. Plus Terror deals the 4. Torbrand adds 2. He takes 6. And we can throw out the ticking time bomb. Awesome. But yeah, he was definitely a good sport. I mean, obviously, I can go right on in there and take. Actually, yeah, I could have left him at 1. Well, he would have died right there. If I would have swung that turn, I would have left him at 1, and the vortex would have taken him before he even got to draw. But we were just playing for fun, and definitely got to see a pretty cool combo here at this ending. So that's why I put this match in here. I wanted to let everyone see it, and I thought it was pretty cool. So he got a creature on the field. Vortex hits me for 1. And this is why Anax is so good, especially late game. He's going to hit the field. He is going to hit the field as a 10-3. Terror throws 10 in his face. Torbrand adds 2. Bingo. He's done. So thanks again to Hippie J. That was a good, fun game. All right. So after watching all of those previous gameplays, what I've did to this deck, I didn't take anything out. I simply just added in Phoenix of the Ash. So it is running 62 cards, but with all the mill in the format, running a few extra cards is not hurting a thing. So since running Phoenix of the Ash, I have won 12 straight games against Dimir Rogues, Dimir Mill, Mardu Knights, Mono Red, Mono Green, Golgari. I've played so many different types of decks, and this deck has either controlled itself to a victory or just straight up out aggroed everything. So this deck is a serious threat in the standard meta at the moment. It's got an 84% win rate, and I haven't ran into any sort of... I've even been mana flooded in my opening hand and still been able to draw into something that I can use or something that I can use against them, claim the firstborn to take their creature and use it against him, and or take their creature, then use it against him, and then kill it. Spikefield Hazard, a 1-drop with Torbrand, has killed their Anaxes, has killed their... Bone Crushers. I mean, we take 2, but we've already probably got a Vortex out. So this deck, very, very consistent, very, very satisfying. If anybody wants to take it out for a spin, feel free, leave a comment and let me know how you do. Let me know if you guys tweak anything. And for sideboard, I got Fire Prophecy and Rimrock Knight. Now, these obviously can be great additions, especially with that Boulder Rush adventure part. And Prophecy's cool, but I mean, 3 damage to a creature, and it gives you card draw. So I can see the plus in both of these, but right now I just had them in my threw them in the sideboard. It's just a maybe board pretty much because we're playing best of 1 with this. So out of best of 1, we're 12 wins straight and no sign of losing in the future. So. If anybody wants to take this out for a spin, if anybody tries it out in any way or shape or form with any tweaks, please leave a comment on the video, like, share, and subscribe. Check out LeatherfaceMTG, of course, here on YouTube, as well as the Facebook page. And I just really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.